Well, Apple announced last week that Arizona would be one of the first states to test a digital ID. I know it sounds crazy. And Brian, who's Florida directing, we were all talking about this during commercial break. You think, my goodness, that means everything's going to be on my phone. So basically, it means you can store your driver's license right there on your device.
But see, everything's already on your phone. Think about it. You do your banking there. You pay your bills there. You know, so many of the different IDs and passwords. Okay, so if you're one of those people who says, I'm not sure I'm into this, how does it work? How safe will it be? Jennifer Maggiore now, the owner of Catalyst Branding, joins us. Jennifer, it's always great talking with you.
Jennifer, good morning.
Thanks for being here. I'm excited about this because especially when you travel and go to the airport, you know, your ticket is right there on your phone, but then you also have to carry your separate ID to make sure you can get through there. And now it could be all in one.
Absolutely. So it's actually really exciting for technophiles, at least like me. I think it's really great to not have to carry an ID with you everywhere you go. Apple announced at its developers conference in June that it's worked with the TSA to unroll this feature first, like you said, in Arizona and Georgia. And the way that it works is that you'll be able to scan the front and back of your ID along with a few selfies, and then that goes through a verification process with the state. Once you're approved, you can then use your Apple phone or your watch as your ID, first in select airports as enrolled by the TSA. But as it's more widely adopted, you'll be able to use it for everything from potentially work ID, college student ID, to purchase alcohol at the grocery store, just by using that face or touch ID without having to unlock your phone or hand it over.
So how secure is this, Jennifer? I'm sure some people are watching this morning and they're thinking, okay, I'm going to have all my information on this phone. What if somebody hacks into the system? How secure is it?
That's a great question. That's a question I'm hearing a lot. So first, we never say never in technology, right? Anytime we have new technology, there's always an opportunity for bad actors. That said, Apple encryption is the industry standard. So that means that information is encoded on the Apple server. So even Apple employees don't have access to that information. It's only available to the user and only on the devices to which you've logged in. So the great thing is if you lose your device or if it's stolen, you can go online and wipe that data clean from the device versus, you know, if you were to lose or have your hard copy ID stolen, it's just gone.
You know, I remember that case, and I'm sure you do too. Was it the FBI? It was somebody. It was like one of our top investigative agencies that wanted a passcode for a phone, and Apple said, no, you can't. I mean, they couldn't get in.
The company couldn't hand it over.
Yeah, no, they didn't do it. All right, so when are we able to do this? Because, I mean, I'm excited about it. I'll do it in a second. So, but it's not available yet, is it?
It's not, and there's not an exact date, but it is coming. And again, it will be in Arizona first. So it's something to be on the lookout for. And again, you'll be able to use that at select airports with the TSA.
Interesting.
Because I've gotten to the point now where I've got it's linked, the Apple Pay is linked up to my main credit card I use for my daily spending.
Right.
And when I go to a store or something where I hold the phone up next to it, and it doesn't,
right there.
Well, it's probably about what do you think, Jennifer? Like 70% of stores have that now. I mean, the ones that don't, it annoys me.
And I think the places that we go to most often, drugstores, grocery stores, and it'll work the same way where that information is just transmitted. And it's nice because you don't have to show your hard copy ID that has your home address and all your information. If you need to prove that you're of age, it just transmits your date of birth. So I definitely think it's the way of the future. It's coming.
Oh, yeah. Everything on your device these days, you know, less to carry around.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't carry a wallet at all. I've got like
you have a money clip.
And I don't even carry that very often.
Jennifer, you should see his money clip.
My husband carries a money clip. It's the way to go.
Jennifer Maggiore with Catalyst. Jen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Yeah. It's definitely not as cool. I had a buddy named Dave a long time ago, and he was this older guy, and he did really well at a drilling company. I always thought he was the coolest guy, because he'd go somewhere to get a drink with him, whatever. He'd always pull out his money clip, and it was just a big old stack of bills.
Was it engraved?
I don't remember the clip itself. I just remember like he was always pulling out, you know, a big clip. It was always full.
Yeah.
Good for Dave. All right, still ahead this morning, the battle over Britney Spears.